Hey everybody, I just thought I kind of wanted to show you guys a difference. There's Sister, this is Sister, Swifty, and Malibu. These are the last three that we got to move down to the farm. But kind of wanted to show you how the horses pretty much, in the last couple of years anyhow, they didn't used to do graze like this. And for the cattle people, it's probably shorter than what they like. But if you can see, it's pretty even the whole way across. Like they took it down. I would say there's, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches here. Yes, it's shorter than it should be. But the difference of what we do is, again, this pasture had over a year of rest. So you can kind of see here's, we'll have to come up and mow, but we're getting some mulberry trees in, and like, you don't want them. So we mow this like every other year. I don't know if you can see down here by the telephone pole, there's another mulberry tree coming in, and that's why we're gonna mow this one. But I mean, other than the trees, I mean, they took everything. It didn't matter if it was weeds or what people consider weeds. They took it. And again, they're gonna have, now this year we're gonna come up and graze again, but it's probably still gonna have 90 days of rest. And then after that 90 days, it's probably gonna have, I don't know, 130 until we get on. Well, no, holy hell, it'd be till next spring then. Let's say we give it 100 days rest, and then we don't come back until next spring, graze again. I mean, you're looking at another 265 days of rest. So if you can give them longer times, in my opinion, you can graze them harder. Now, we were here 2 weeks, and now here was a bale, and then over here was a bale. But I want to show you, and again, you still can't really see dirt here. I know the brown spots probably look like dirt, but it's not. It's from over a year's worth of stockpile. I'm going to give the horses time to load up. These two babies, they're kind of hold a broke, but not. We take our time with our babies. We don't really just kind of force them. But by the end of the summer, they'll be hold a broke pretty well. Should be, typically. But so I'm going to show you this pasture down here that we were. Yeah, see there, one went on already. Get on there, sister. But that's why we always take the babies last, just so that they got room to get up on. We don't have to try to time. But here's a pasture that basically looked like that one 2 weeks ago. If you get out, this is, again, mostly brome field. We did mow it, so if you look around, there's no trees or anything in it, or saplings. But again, mostly brome field. Hopefully we can get some other species in over by where we bale grazed. But I would say this pasture's, there's spots that's 8 inches already. And we still won't be back here, like I said, probably 90 days or something like that. And this is sparser. There we have some alfalfa coming in. That's the first alfalfa I've ever seen here. So, but, and we're gonna, again, graze it in the summer, try to get just some more diversity to the field. And then I'll have to show you when we're not trying to move horses. This is our, I guess I would call it our heavy use field. You can see the fence posts over there, and you can see where we bale grazed. That one gets used pretty hard. I mean, they're there normally, let's say from January clear till beginning of April that's where they're at. But I'll have to take you through there. That one We don't use spray on normally the other stuff. I mean, we will here and there. That one, well, we spot spray, I should say. We do spot spray if it gets bad. But that one, the nice thing is that's most of the spraying happens over here. And again, it's still just spot spraying. But 3 years in a row, I mean, that field's been used for, I don't know, 3-4 months at a time. So it does get some like bull thistle and stuff in it. But just kind of showing you that. And this does look kind of sparse, but that is last year's grass that they just trampled on. So the only spot I see dirt is actually right here. It looks like there's an anthill right there. So you can see the difference in the color of the dirt. Anything you see light brown is actually thatch from the grass. So, but all right, guys, we'll talk to you later.